Welcome, come one, come all. Hear ye, to Confidently Insecure, the podcast where we're absolutely sure we don't know everything. Huzzah!
Somebody's in their rein faire mood.
I went to rein faire today, bitches.
She ditched me. She didn't even invite me. It's crazy.
First of fucking all, the athletes here. Hello, Henrik Regitnig. We'll get fit. Oh,
Hey, I love you all.
we'll get fit. People loved you on our episode, by the way. Did I tell you how much good feedback that episode got?
No, actually, you did not.
Damn. Maybe I was waiting for this very moment to tell you.
Yeah, maybe you can enlighten me a little bit.
In this moment, the people loved hearing your vulnerability and thought we communicated very well.
Wow, would you look at that?
And people were like, I'm going to show this to my boyfriend because I want to sit down and be able to have a conversation like this with them.
Hell yeah, that's what I love to hear.
You changing the game, brother.
We take it one step at a time, you know? As you
Oh my God,
destroy
sorry.
that LaCroix.
I was thirsty all of a sudden. I'm thirsty because I went to the rein faire, bitches. Your girl got horny. Is there a hornier place? Henrik, you went last year with me. And spoiler alert, we didn't know it at the time, but I was pregnant at the rein faire last year. And I was wearing a corset that was cinched to the gods, honey. I was tied up. She was tied up. And remember, I was wearing like a wedding-looking veil, and someone congratulated me on my recent marriage. And I was like,
Yeah, you were, actually.
is that what you got out of my outfit, lady? I thought I was wearing like a cute princess veil.
Well, I mean, I'd say so.
I'm a
But
virgin.
keep telling yourself that, you know?
Listen, you went last year. Would you agree that the rein faire is quite horny?
A very palpable horniness.
Ooh. Is it just because there's like titties out, cinched waist, men in heels? We are all eating corn dogs on a stick. Everything looks phallic. Like, why are we so weird and horny? It's my Coachella, by the way.
Yeah, and it's very interesting because I've not ever been. I mean, rein faire was very like literally never even heard of it before that. Like Canada Calgary Stampede, that was like the closest thing to something like that I'd ever been to.
And you like did a full like you went balls to the walls.
No, it was quite enjoyable as like an inner nerd myself with the like Comic-Con kind of thing. I'd never go to a Comic-Con, but sounds like fun to dress up as like your favorite character.
Oh,
like that.
we have a beast that has just
no.
awoken from his nappies. Good morning, hippie. You want to come cuddles in a podcast with us? Come on.
No, I want to see Henny. Come here.
No,
Oh, hippie.
you better come to your mother. This boy missed Henny so much that he's been abandoning me for you cuddles a lot lately.
Yeah, it's been boys' nights every night of the week. Let's just say that.
Okay, well, it wasn't boys' night today. It was boys. Yeah, okay, it was boys' day today while I went to the rein faire.
Yeah, exactly.
With my fellow queer and queen friend of the pod, Kevin Sullivan. He went as like an elf. Which I guess what made him an elf was he was just wearing like a regular like khaki outfit and like elf ears.
Sounds very similar to last year's.
Yeah, a lot
accomplices.
of guys just don't know what the fuck they're doing because the women we go full out.
Yeah,
like
I mean, I remember last year when we got there, there was like girls that were there forever just getting dressed and doing their makeup there and shit like that.
Like, honestly, there was not a single girl I saw today that didn't have at least like $100 worth put into their outfit.
No,
you know what I mean?
At least. I mean, I think I put at least $100 into mine last year. Like,
and you were like, you know, you weren't crazy.
No, I was very reserved.
Yeah,
and,
you were just like a peasant town person.
And when I tell you I had the peasant shoes, they literally melted off my feet by the end of the day. Oh my God, it was crazy. They literally, I was walking and the soles just started falling off.
I mean, we were like living in Ibiza times, baby.
But hey, you gotta commit to the part.
Oh man, I had a fucking blasty blast. I left here at 9:30 a.m. Got there promptly. It's about 45 minutes away. Tell me how I got there at 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
I
you guys blasted.
Booked it there. I was like, we are not hitting that fucking traffic because
Nice.
it was the last day of the Ren Fair.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Last day. Yeah.
Oh my God, we booked it so fast. We got there. We were right at the front of parking. We got there. There wasn't a sun ray in the sky. It was beautifully overcast. Because here's the other thing about all the nerds like myself that go to Ren Fair. We're pale.
As can be.
We don't like the sun, y'all. And it was a beautifully like warm but overcast day in Southern California, baby.
Because last year it was very sunny. I remember.
really
I don't know
sunny.
if you got sunburned or
I
somebody
did.
got sunburned.
We all did.
And
Yeah.
it was a rough one. At the end of the day.
And this year I also bought my ticket yesterday because I really didn't think I was going to go this year because I didn't really have anyone to go with.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin last minute pulled
Stepped
up,
up.
came through, stepped up, became the father I needed. And I pulled out my box of costumes and I tried on about like 4 different slutty things. And here's the thing about like going slutty to Ren Fair, you can't half-ass it.
No.
Like you have to
It's-
full-ass it.
It's like Halloween. Like
Yeah.
you're not half-assing a slutty cop. Or
No.
something like that. You know, you're going balls to the wall.
Yeah, because the other thing is once you get there and you see how full out everyone else is, you're like, God damn it, why didn't I fucking dress up more? So I put on like 4 or 5 slutty things and I was like, oh God, it's not in my heart today. I'm not ready to be the center of attention. I don't want to be the girl that everyone's like, oh my God, cute. Like I didn't
Humble
have
brag.
it.
Yeah.
Listen, I know where I shine.
All right.
Okay. And it's a fucking Ren Fair.
Fair.
So I whipped out an old jester costume of mine. Full coverage, long sleeve, droopy wizard sleeve.
Let me tell you, you were looking hot this morning in that thing. She was
Fuck
having like 2% skin showing.
And he was like, you might as well be wearing a turtleneck. And I went into the bathroom. I threw my hair up in space buns and I did a look with my makeup.
Hey,
It was a
definitely
look.
giving Jester.
It was giving jester. We went colors. We went face. I was serving and comfy shoes. And I went, you know what? I'm just going for the fucking vibes this time. I'm just going for the fucking vibes. And I had such a good time. Everyone there is so horny. There's like this air of, and there's no other way to describe it besides,
Which is always the weirdest thing to me because there's literal children. Like there's so many children there. It's like a very childish but not childish thing at the same time.
It's not Disney.
No,
like
no,
we are not dressing up to make the children have a good time.
No,
this is
it's
not
an adult.
There
affair.
are far more adults than children.
Yeah.
And at Disney, I'd argue there's more children than adults.
You'd hope so, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean those Disney adults, man. They go. We can't talk bad about Disney adults because they are online.
No,
And they will find us.
I respect it.
Yeah,
I
we
the
respect
hustle, to be
you.
honest. But also, I remember learning one thing last year about the Ren Fair that's a little naughty.
Little Isaac.
And-
I bet you it's gonna be the same thing I taught Kevin this year.
And oh yeah, probably.
Tell
and
us.
I would like. No, I want to hear it from the.
Is it
great-
about the tails?
Yes, exactly. It is about the
Okay.
tails.
So this is what I've heard from the kink community that also, if you're looking at the Venn diagram of like kinky people and Ren Fair people,
And also, this would be like if anybody that wants a drink at the Ren Fair, this is a great drinking game.
oh my God.
Every tail you see, you take a drink. or
Oh
something like
my
that, because
God, you're sloshed.
As soon as I heard that, I was just on the hunt looking for tails,
tails.
to see who you
And
what's going on
supposedly,
there.
however many tails they have hanging out their back pocket is how many lovers they would like to take
Take.
at once.
Okay.
So, cat of nine tails, I see you, girl, and I applaud you. It
The
wasn't
size
that kind of
queens of
day
the
for
world.
me. Yeah, truly. Yeah, the bigger the tail, the bigger the male. Hey,
Oh,
I got
sure.
there. I
There you
really
go.
didn't think I'd find the end. But I had a great fucking time. Like, I was there from open till nearly close.
Yeah, because so I did not ditch. I had other plans going
Uh-huh.
on, and
He
what
was invited.
What was it last night?
Uh-huh.
Where it was, she just like, or no, you posted a TikTok about last year's Ren Fair,
Yeah.
and I was just like, why'd you say 2024? Why didn't you just like pretend it was this year if you're not going to go or
Yeah.
something like that? And then she said, well, maybe if I go tomorrow, And I was just like, wait, what? In like literally 10 hours from now, 12 hours from now? She said, yeah, why not? Like,
Maybe I'll go.
You want to go? And
I'm gonna go.
I'm like, I have plans tomorrow. Like, I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
And then inevitably, my plans got canceled.
Yes.
Like an hour before I was supposed to go.
And
so,
man, you would have loved it. Because you know what, bitches? There is nothing, oh my God, that gets us going than seeing a hot dude dressed up for Ren Fair.
Do you want to tell them about your setup from last year that you set me up with the winches? This was
winches?
I never felt more I
Objectified?
Think, no, well, I was gonna say betrayed, but honestly, I still to this day I think this was the most blindsided I felt from Kelsey.
I got you good.
Yeah, it was.
So I think we talked about it on last year's episode, but there's a really popular like dirty adult show called like the two wenches, the Wench Sisters or something.
Yeah, something like that.
The Wet Wenches, and I had seen it the year before, and I knew that they picked on men. This is like the whole show is just them like picking on hot dudes and making them feel silly. And so I knew, I was like, oh, we should sit close by because Henny's a good looking dude. He's 6'5". He's out there. He's big. He's got baby blues. Like he sticks out. Like you're in a crowd, you're going to look at him. And I said, I fucking knew if we sat up front, they were going to fucking pick him. And sure enough, I let him feel safe by letting a few games go by without pointing at him. But then sure enough, when it was time for the big game.
When it was the one she knew was going to be the worst one.
The most embarrassing.
She like basically pulls up a big old red sign saying, pick this guy.
I did.
Was
and
just, like,
my two gays that we were with were also like, pick him.
Yeah. It was the biggest
and
setup
they
ever.
picked him and he couldn't say no. And if one thing Henny hates, it's being the center of attention. But that motherfucker will put on a show if he's going to have to go up there.
Yeah. I'll preface it as I'd rather not, but if I have to, I will deliver.
So when they made them do a dance competition, what does this sweet, sweet boy do? He takes off his shirt. And the crowd went wild. And he starts twirling it around his head. And he's dancing with the wench. The wenches don't even know what to do with themselves. They were not expecting that.
Yeah. They were, I don't know what was going on.
Starstruck. And you ended up winning the dance competition, which then they made you do something more where they made you run to the back of the audience and profess your love to me publicly, which we had not said I love you yet.
It was
it was like the big finale. It was really good.
Yeah.
We missed the wenches this year, but we did go see a guy named Brune, I think is his name. It was very funny. He's like a stand-up comic. And it's just like, it's just, when do you ever get to see like live performers juggling, doing their thing? It was just a good old time. And I'm going next year. And we're going to fucking prep. Okay? We're going to go to the thrift stores. We're going to get the costumes. We're going to get everything ready. And we're going to do it right next year.
I mean, it's definitely it's definitely a thing you got to try at least.
Thank you.
Because I last year I was just like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's try it out. But it was a great time.
And I think it's most fun with a group of friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Not like more than 7 or 8, because then y'all get separated.
I would say perfect is like 4 to 5.
5 or 6, yeah. Real quick, I'm going to throw it to a quick break, and then when we come back, the whole reason I have you here was to play a game, but I just started yapping at you like you're my bestie. I can't stop. Okay, BRB. Okay. I've been seeing, obviously, this trend on Tickety Talk on the Clap app. Hippo really wants attention. It's where girls are making painfully straight men guess feminine things.
All right, me and Hippie are over here on the
motherfucker left me. He left
side.
me for pets. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items.
7
feminine items. I should just call this episode the feminine tax because the shit we got to pay for, bruh.
Hey, don't get me started. I got my own gluten tax over here.
Okay, yeah, I forgot. As a celiac, he does have to pay in a way that I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'd be charging $5 extra for a fucking gluten-free version, and I'm like,
crazy.
That adds up.
No, I spent thousands on gluten tax for sure.
Fuck. I see why you don't want to eat out.
Yeah.
So you have headphones on, but for those who are not watching on youtube.com/Kelsey Darragh, I'm going to make him take his headphones off and whisper to you guys what I'm showing him. And then he'll put his headphones back on and he'll look at the item. And you will guess. I want you to describe what you're seeing. I want you to talk out your thought process when you see these things, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, none.
Okay. You do win a prize if you get 5 out of 7 correct.
Okay, decent chance.
Okay. Sing a little theme song before we start so I can drink more LaCroix.
Hippity-doo-dah, hippity-day. Hippo loves the cheese tax because he loves cheese.
Very good on the
Thank
spot
you.
improv.
I'm
Okay.
so impressed.
Here we go. Please remove your headphones as I show
Okay.
and tell the first item. So the first item it's like a contour face stencil. Okay.
Hippo enjoyed that one.
Okay.
Okay, so
Here
I'm looking at your screen over
is your first
I see red.
item.
Okay. Starting off strong. Red curved with like 3 empty vertical. What are those? Like not cylinders, but 3 slits. That's the word. 3 slits. 3 slits with
You're
1
talking
dot.
about me in front of me right there.
And what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to guess what this is?
Yeah, what is this? What feminine product is this?
Oof.
You can maybe ask a couple questions that I might give you hints. Like,
is that the literal size of it? Like 1-to-1 or something like that?
It's not far off, actually. Actually, this kind of is exactly the size of it.
This literally looks like a Graston tool that would get
A
like
what?
for physio, like Graston, where they'd like dig into your like tissue with like a metal tool. It looks like one of those basically, but obviously not red.
Now, this might not be a product that even some women or femmes know about, just because like not every femme or woman needs it, but I will give you like a clue. You know what? You asked another question. I don't want to give you too much away.
Okay. Well, the first thing is it something to do with hair?
No.
No. Okay.
Hair.
Thought maybe you could like toss it up in a bun or something, you know, use the slits, get the hair going. I don't know. Never seen it, but hey. Why is it so curved?
Ooh, he's observant. I forgot he's an engineer at heart.
Are you going to be able to answer that? or
Okay,
no?
why
Got a
is it
clue?
so curved? I will give you a hint. It is flexible, and you would use it. Everyone would use it way, but it would create different things for different people.
Is it insertable?
I would not insert this into your body.
Oh, jeez. It's bendy, though.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives different results.
Okay, any guesses? Final guess? Final answer.
Oh, no, I have no idea.
Okay. This is, give us just even a guess.
Oh, it's, you use them as toe spacers.
What is it?
You know toe spacers you use for your
Oh,
toes?
yeah. Okay. That's not a terrible guess.
No, that's horrible, but
So
that's the first thing.
this is a contour stencil.
Oh, for makeup.
Yes.
Oh.
So this is specifically a nose contour
Oh, you can put it-
stencil. So you put it on your
What are the
nose.
slits for then?
Your nose, that's where you put the contour.
Oh, I see.
So
I
you see those 3 lines?
Uh-huh.
That goes on the 2 sides of your nose, and then the one down the middle, and then the dot just goes boop right on the tip of your nose. You want a little bit of like boop, like a little highlight, like a little donut.
reindeer.
Boop.
Little
Yeah, it's just like a little reindeer.
Okay. Basically like a glorified nose strip. But
There you go.
You use it for makeup.
Beautiful. All right,
Wow.
take your headphones off. You're
I've
0
never seen
for
it.
1.
Yeah, not so
Okay.
good.
Next, I am showing pedal nipple covers. Okay. Item number 2.
Oh, those got to be pimple patches. They look like pimple patches, honestly. What do I get? Questions?
Yeah. What are you seeing? What do you think?
Oh, those are nipple pasties, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are they skin colored? Those are nipple pasties.
Got
Light work. That was
him.
Hippo. That's light work. Huh?
Have you seen these before?
Yeah, I've seen nipple pasties all over the place.
Where?
people use them at raves all the time.
Oh, yeah, no,
And
that's right.
I feel like, I mean, I would say that's a very common thing for.
I
women to use.
have these exact ones.
Nice. It's off now, but
Oh, but they don't stick very. I've had them for about 7 or 8 years.
okay. I think you need some new ones. Maybe we should go get you some new ones.
Daddy,
Who are we saying?
buy
You don't
me
use
some
nipple
nipple-
pasties. I've never even seen you think about using nipple pasties.
you're so fucking right, bro. I don't give a fuck if I am in the Vatican. My nipples will be erect.
And honestly, I mean, what's
Free the nip.
I understand for like performers and stuff. Where,
Yeah.
like you're like literally like on stage or something like that. But outside of that,
Why are we
who
hiding
really
the nips?
cares?
Yeah.
I mean,
Amen. I love
do
your
it,
lip
do whatever the
mine.
hell you want, but
Amen. You ain't hurt nobody.
I mean,
My
ain't
nipples
nobody,
never poked an eye out.
ain't nobody be complaining about a little bit of nipple
Nip?
through a shirt.
You know, this year at the Cannes Film Festival in France, the most prestigious film festival, they created a no nudity
Oh,
in their dress code
did see
because
that.
it was kind of like the one place celebrities could wear like avant-garde sheer art, and like it was very like French. It was very like fashion forward.
sure.
And this year they said no.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's Trump's America for you.
In
All
France.
right. Yeah, exactly. He's got reach, unfortunately. All right. Headphones off. Okay. And here we
Hey,
go.
IUD, baby.
How did you know that?
I've seen plenty of IUDs in my day.
Why?
It's a very common female. What's the word?
What is the word? Is that the mystery of the game?
Birth control. Sorry.
How do you know that?
I feel like IUDs are way more common than you think it is.
Have you ever seen one like in somebody?
No, actually, aren't they too far up to be able to like see?
Yes, good
I
job,
don't think
honey.
because I mean, yeah, you don't want to be. It's too far to be boinking around in there.
Yeah, and did you know this week they are trying to pass some sort of reform on, like, doctors are looking at, they're re-looking at the way we insert IUDs because of how bad the pain is.
Oh no, I can only imagine because
Yeah.
I feel like I've only heard bad things about IUDs.
Yeah, you only hear the horror stories, and it's pretty incredible that it's only now kind of being looked at as like maybe we should be giving them like twilight anesthesia or like at least laughing gas.
Yeah,
for this.
because they're always testing on women. You know, they don't even think about it.
I know,
but it is what it is, I guess. Unfortunately.
I'm really proud of you. That was really good.
Yeah, that's
okay,
not work.
headphones
Excellent.
off. This one is the eyelash curler. Okay, here we go. Next item.
Oh my god, I used to use these with my mom.
What?
All right. Story time. I'd be out waking up, getting ready for school and shit.
Okay.
My mom always would be getting ready for work and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'd go in, have a little Kiki with her in the
Stop!
in the
you
bathroom.
had a fucking Kiki with your mom in
Yeah,
the
I would-
morning
I would-
before school.
I would literally sit on the edge of the bathtub while she's doing her hair, doing her eyelashes, and I don't know if you know, but I have very straight eyelashes.
He has the longest,
And long.
thickest lashes, and they point straight out.
Yeah, and I swear that even using those at that early ripe age didn't do anything for my
Damn, I
eyelashes.
forgot you have an amazing feminist mother
Oh, yeah.
who also probably taught you what a lot of these things are, but also. And he's a mama's boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
I was-
biggest mama's boy. In a
I
good
was
way, not a weird way.
the
In like a
biggest-
cool way.
Introvert, and I was attached to my
Yeah.
mom's hip for a little bit too long.
It's
kinda
so sweet. But yes, this is an eyelash curler.
thing. Yes, ma'am.
I think very early on in our relationship, I confessed to you that I have tractylomania.
And I think I realized that I do too.
I
have some of that.
also wasn't going to say anything, but I noticed you also
Oh yeah, I've got a fucking bad.
crazy tractylomania. And I told you that one of my biggest insecurities is how much I pull out my eyelashes. And I just feel like not having lashes on makes me look like a bald bitch. And I just feel like it just gives me it. I just don't feel like me when I don't have my lashes on. Like right now, I just feel like,
Well, can I say you look beautiful?
Thank you, honey. You sweet fuck. You sweet fuck. And so eyelash curlers, love them. Have 75,000 million of them. And they come in all different sizes, colors, and they have even like individual lash curlers.
I
yeah.
did not know that.
It
like
just
the
gave me the
curlers?
most insane look when I said that. But another trick for eyelash curling is that if you just put your heat from a hairdryer on it for like 5-10 seconds, heating it up.
That
Yeah. And then curl your lashes,
makes sense.
they will curl better.
Yeah.
All right. You're doing really good. I'm shook at.
I'm doing my best.
I feel like I'm like worried you're going to know this next one so easy. Okay. Good way. This is beauty blender. Okay. Here we go.
All right. What we got, Hippo? What are we saying? Oh, that's a blender, right? Or like a blush blender.
God
Like,
damn it.
I saw. We were literally. I was
It's-
in the bathroom. I saw that.
It
Or I
is
see that all the time.
called a
I don't know what it's called. Actually.
beauty blender.
Beauty blender.
Is
Wow.
the scientific
But
term.
specifically, you're blending some blush, right? Or no?
You
There's
are
blush, not the
blending
right thing.
anything. I have
Oh yeah.
I have
Foundation as well.
yeah, I have concealer blenders. I have you get foundation, blush into concealer. You're basically just pushing your skin with this beauty blender.
Right.
And did you know that they also make like silicone versions of this? So it's like whap 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 on your face, so it's easier to clean. Because
No,
the
I
problem
didn't
with
think
these is they get really gross really fast.
so. Isn't a silicone version of that just a Diva cup? I hope the next one's a Diva cup, please.
You
Give me it.
son of a bitch!
I fucking,
You
I
fucker!
knew there was gonna be a Diva cup on
Oh
there.
my god!
Wow,
How
I'm so good at
would
this.
you have guessed that that's a diva cup?
Yeah, I know what a Diva cup looks like.
How?
Again, I
You
feel
have
like
not been in any relationships in a very long time. I think since diva cups came out.
I don't know. Honestly, not really sure where I picked that one. up,
Okay, but I love this for me that you just like
But I
know about
feel like-
womanhood.
I feel like I know most women like birth control stuff just because
Well,
of
diva cup is not a birth control.
well, it's a preventative in terms of no, sorry, period wise. I was
Damn
gonna
it!
say
I thought we had them, girls. I thought we fucking got them.
no, sorry.
It doesn't prevent
no.
your period,
No.
by the
I was
way.
still thinking birth control. Sorry.
Okay, what does
No,
it do?
Period. It sits up there,
Uh-huh.
collects the period blood
Uh-huh.
when you're getting a period,
Uh-huh.
and it reduces the amount that you got to clean up. I don't know, like you take it out at the end of it
It's actually quite fascinating. You can leave a fucking
for a long time, right?
For a long time. It's not recommended, but you can. I certainly have kept it in when my flow's low.
Yeah.
I've definitely
Has-
kept it in away. Oh, come back to mama.
He said he's not giving me enough.
Good
pets.
boy.
But I feel like
yeah, that's my baby.
I don't know if it was I feel like it must have been a Diva cup in terms of like hearing a story of like this girl that left it for whatever X amount of time that was like it just was like a horrible
Yeah.
situation. But
Well,
have
I
no
think
idea.
it can't like get lost up inside you,
No.
but I think people will forget
yeah,
that
I
they're
can't
in,
imagine that's great
because they're
with a bunch
very comfortable if you don't
blood.
have terrible cramps or anything.
of
And the crazy part is that because there's no string, you have to go up there
go fishing.
and you got to pull it out. And sometimes the gravity, like the suction, it's basically like a suction
It
cup.
gets stuck somewhere.
Yeah, bruh. I've had it up there where I've been like, like trying to fucking pull
You
it
got,
out.
You got like a plunger stuck up.
Literally,
Yeah.
you got to plunge it out your puss. And the other thing is it's a cup that is filled to the brim
Yeah, with literal
blood,
period blood.
with
yeah.
blood. And so it comes out, and like if you don't got your fingers on that slimy thing,
Slipping around.
oh, bro, you're dumping a shot of period blood on someone's.
Lovely.
Not that I've
imagery.
definitely done that at an influencer party in a very fancy mansion.
Oh.
But I have.
I'd like to hear
Okay.
more about that later.
Well, you're on to your last one, which I know you're gonna get, but
Ooh, maybe. Oh, okay, so I didn't go 7 or 7.
okay. You know what these are, and I
These.
feel so dumb.
Those. Oh, wait.
Did we-
The first thing that reminds me of is toe spacers. Now that I'm thinking about toe spacers, but those are for. I mean, they clearly hold different things, but also I would almost feel like it's hair as well. But you might actually have me on this one. They're. I think. I'm seeing these. I need to describe what they are for the audience. They're a long. I don't know. It almost looks like a comb, but they're not with teeth or whatever you want to call them. They got little heart shapes on them too.
What'd you guess? Final answer for the $1 million.
Well, I still get 5 out of 7 to be honest.
That was really good.
This, but it's a hair accessory.
It's a toe spacer. You were right. They're toe spacers.
They're just fancy looking toe spacers.
Bro, I'm shook, so impressed, so proud. I can't believe how well you did. I really tried. I tried to get, like, I knew a lot of girls put, like, gua sha stones in there.
I would have got that.
But I've given you so many facials, I know you know what a gua sha stone is.
Yeah.
Hippo brought me his big butt plug toy.
The one I've definitely never seen was the first one with the
the contour stencil. Yeah.
I think maybe I could have got there in another life.
Yeah.
But
no, you would have gotten there with me at some point. There's no beauty product I won't try. No trick I won't track.
Have you used the beauty one
my
before?
nose is very thin. I got a real skinny nose.
You do have a
So
skinny nose.
it's hard to find one that's like the right fit for me. Plus, I'm more of a freehand contour girly. I'm an artiste, you know.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah,
I've never seen you draw within the lines of anything. If I know,
color outside the lines.
Yeah, if I could say one thing to describe you as you color outside the lines.
Amen, sister. Honestly, honey, this was such a joy. It was a quick one. It was a fun one.
Hey.
Anytime I get to hang out with you and laugh and have a
Hippo.
goof time. Oh, Hippo's just look at him. He knows when a camera's on him. He's a ham and a half. Honey, where can the people find you? Because you're gonna post a TikTok of us.
Oh,
we did
yeah.
a fun little TikTok together on your page.
Yeah.
What is it?
My TikTok is just my Henrik Regetnik, HENRIK, and on Instagram it's Regetfit as well.
How do you spell that?
REGIT and then fit.
My little
Reget
Swedish
fit.
boy.
So smart.
Confidants, I just put more items on my caked up on Etsy. Go get a caked up item. They're very cute. You can also order something custom. Also, what's up for summertime? Are you guys going on any trips? I'm about to go to Rome, and I need recommendations. If you've ever been to Rome, let me know what I should do, what I should eat, what I should see, who I should slurp. Okay, confidants. I'll see you next week. Bye.